We'll meet in a regular Planning and Zoning Commission meeting virtually through Zoom on Monday, March 8th, 2021 at 4 p.m. Call the meeting to order. Roll call. Susan Ball.
Here.
Jennifer Jacobs.
Here.
Sherry Jones won't be able to join us today. Kate Weller.
Here.
Jeff Buck.
Here.
And Dennis Beatty's here. We have a quorum. And due to circumstances necessitated by emergency conditions involving public safety and preservation of public services, public access to this meeting is limited to teleconference. New business. First item on the agenda, discuss and or take action to approve the minutes of the February 8th, 2021 Planning and Zoning Commission meeting. Previous meeting minutes. Can I have a motion? Or if anyone has any discussion items?
I'll make a motion.
Okay, Jennifer made a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, thank you. Okay, start voting with Susan Ball.
Yes.
Jeff Buck.
Yes.
Jennifer Jacobs.
Yes.
Kate Weller.
Yes.
Dennis Beatty, yes. Thank you. Second item on the agenda, 1B, discuss and or take action to elect a chairperson and or a vice chairperson, and that's for the board members. I would like to volunteer my name as chairperson. If anyone else is interested in the position, please speak up now, and then we'll try and take a vote. If no one else is interested, let's just run down the list to make sure we have it all on record. Dennis Beatty's been nominated a person. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Thank you. Voting, Susan Ball.
Yes.
Jennifer Jacobs.
Yes.
Jeff Buck.
Yes.
Kate Weller.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate that. And now I'd like to take nominations for vice chairperson. I know Kate Weller has expressed some interest to me. Is there anyone else interested in being vice chairperson? If not, I nominate Kate Weller for vice chairperson. Do I have a second?
I'll second. Susan Ball.
Okay, thank you, Susan. And voting, Susan?
Yes.
Jeff?
Yes.
Jennifer Jacobs?
Yes.
Kate Weller?
Can I vote on myself? Then I vote yes.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Kate. Appreciate you. And thank you,
Don't
everyone.
ever be absent.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Item 1C on the agenda. Discussion or take action to consider making a recommendation to the City Council regarding the replatting of Lot 1 in the B Metro Survey A-483 being 22.18 acres belonging to Lodge Gun Barrel City Holdings, LLC, physically located at 155 Dunaway Avenue, Gun Barrel City, Texas, into 3 lots, lot 1, 2, and locations. And this is for the assisted living facility. So do we have anyone from Lodge GBC Holdings on the phone?
Yes, sir. This is David Williams with MTG Engineers here on behalf of the Lodge GBC Holdings.
Hi, David. This is Dennis Beatty.
Pardon?
Yeah. Is there anything that you would like to share with the board?
Yes, sir. Just to give you the background, the reason why we're coming to you this late in the process, asking for the subdivision plat. It was the owner's intention to not plat. Wasn't required to plat it. However, when they got into the process of obtaining their financing for the project, the lender required them to plat the property so that the assisted living facility, which is going on lot 2, be platted out as a separate lot. So since it was in the middle of the property, it created the subdivision plat. So that's the reason why we're coming today. He who has the money rules, if you remember the golden rule. And so that's the purpose. We're be happy to try to answer any questions you might have.
Okay, are there any questions for the board? I would like to preface it a little bit by saying, whenever we get something from the like this in our packets, the city has already reviewed much of this, and with their building inspector, and they make sure just easements, setbacks, water, sewer, drainage, things like that are handled by the city. And that's not something that the planning and zoning board needs to necessarily deal with. Okay, we're just concerned with the replatting, if you will. So any comments from the board, questions?
I appreciate David Williams giving us that foresight. I was going to ask why, so he answered it, and
I
that's
was
great.
too.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure what lot the assisted living facility was going on, so that was helpful. Any other questions? If not, I'd like to get a motion.
I motion that we recommend to the city council regarding the replatting of lot 1 in the B Metro Survey, A483, being 22.1 acres belonging to the Lodge Gun Barrel City Holdings LLC, physically located at 155 Dunway Avenue, Gun Barrel City, Texas, into 3 lots, lots 1, 2, and 3.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, voting, Susan,
Yes?
Jeff,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
Kate,
Yes.
Katie, yes. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank y'all. We appreciate it.
Very good, David. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming to Gun Barrel City. Okay, item 1D on the agenda. Discuss and or take action to consider making a recommendation to the City Council approving a preliminary plot for Murphy Estates Phase 1, a 13.75 acre tract of land situated in the J.P. Brown Survey, abstract number 59, to be physically located south of Cody Austin Road between Luther Lane and Texas State Highway 198, Gun Barrel City, Texas. And this is the final compliance review. The city contracted with Mundo for final compliance, and they attached the final compliance email in the preliminary final. Is anyone on the phone from Murphy Estates or in person?
Yes, we have Sam Murphy here.
Sam looks like he's muted. There you go.
Okay, I'm here now.
Hi, Sam. This is Dennis Beatty. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Is there anything that you would like to share with the board, and then I'll open it up for questions?
I think everybody probably has seen the plans, and we've been dealing with it for over a year, so I'm really here to answer questions if you have any.
I had one question, and I don't know if this is necessarily for you. There was, in the Mundo, page 3 of 5 of the Mundo Associates opinion, there was an item number 5, the top of that page, and it was regarding the street name, and that's subject to city council approval. That's not something that the planning and zoning needs to consider, that's decided by city council. I asked Janet that question prior to the meeting earlier this week. And so we don't have to, I checked everything else on the Mundo Associates document, and everything else has been taken care of. So
I think we changed that name. It was Glock, and there was, I guess, a copyright issue with it. So we changed it to Pistol, which should be on these preliminary plat plans now.
I believe it is. Thank you. Are there any other questions from the board? Doesn't appear that there's any other questions, Sam. Well, thank you. I'd like to get a motion.
I move to discuss and take action, making a recommendation to the city council approving a preliminary plat for Murphy Estates Phase 1, a 3.75 acre tract of land situated in the J.B. Brown Survey, abstract number 59, to be physically located south of Cody Austin Road between Luther Lane and Texas State Highway 198, Gun Barrel City, Texas.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Jeff.
Okay.
Okay. Oops. That's my piece of paper. Sorry. Susan? We'll
Yes.
vote now. Susan votes yes. Jennifer?
Yes.
Jeff?
Yes.
Kate?
Yes.
Beatty, yes. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much, Sam.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Sounds like we're moving forward.
Yeah.
Good.
I think it's like 64 different individual residences.
That's what it is.
Thank you for coming to Gun Barrel City. Okay, next one, item 1E. Discuss and or take action to make a recommendation to the city council approving a site plan for Murphy Estates, Phase 1 site plan. I don't know if there's any questions at this point. I don't think so. All right, can I have a motion?
I motion to make a recommendation to the city council approving the site plan for Murphy Estates Phase 1.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Jennifer. Okay. Let's vote. Susan?
Yes.
Jeff?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
Kate?
Yes.
And Beatty, yes. Okay. Item 1F on the agenda. Discuss and or take action to consider making a recommendation to the city council regarding the replatting of lots 369, 441, and 442 in the Loon Bay subdivision belonging to Jerry Morris, physically located at 171 Sunset Bay Drive into one lot, lot 369R, and there's a Morris replat application and Morris final replat. Is Jerry Morris on the line?
Mr. Morris is in the council chambers with me, so he is here viewing the Zoom meeting.
Thank you, Jeff.
You're welcome.
Is there any questions from the board? I have one item. In his application, he said he was going to put a storage unit on an empty lot. Well, you can't really do that. He's combining the lots to into one lot so that he can't put a storage unit on that lot. So it was a little confusing when I saw the application, but that's the explanation for that. Are there any questions for Mr. Morris? No questions from the board. All right, I'll take a motion.
A motion to make the recommendation to the city council regarding the replatting of lots 369, 441, and 442 in Loon Bay subdivision belonging to Jerry Morris, physically located at 171 Sunset Bay Drive, into one lot, lot 369R.
Thank you, Susan. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Kate. Okay, voting, Susan,
Yes?
Jeff,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
Kate,
Yes.
Katie, yes. And motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Thank you.
I'll second.
Thank you, everyone. We don't have to vote.
Okay.
Thank you again.
Bye, everybody.
Y'all.
Thank you.